have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
You know, I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. I'm man enough to admit when I fucked up. And I'm man enough to admit when I'm taking an L. And Fight Forever probably is my biggest L of 2023. What is good, everybody? RexBebop back again, and hopefully for the last time when talking about Fight Forever. Honestly, this is going to be a damn rant piece. I'm just going to be venting this whole time. Last time, I was somewhat neutral. I was somewhat controlled last time I talked about this because it's like I just wanted hope. I had hope for this shit getting updated. I had hope that Ukes and THQ would get blow their heads out of their ass and understand just how much damage is being done to this brand that they want to make money for, the overall brand of AEW. And you know what? I don't care anymore. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck anymore. I just don't. Because, you know what? The damage is done. Even if you do update it at this point, I don't care anymore. The time to say like, hey, we're working on this or show something would have been the THQ showcase, which was a week ago as I'm recording this. Now, I don't care. Even if they do, even if they come up with something tomorrow when this is uploaded, I just will not give a fuck. The downfall of this game needs to be studied, okay? And I was one of the few people who were championing this shit. Years ago when this shit was first announced, when people said like, oh, this looks like ass. This looks like ass. The first teaser, I was still on board for this shit. Okay? You can go back to when my channel was going through a fucking identity crisis. I was spearheading this shit. Saying like, okay, this could be good, and shit like that. I made videos about the possibilities of what this game could actually be with the No Mercy engine and all that shit. But now, my God, even with the positives I've given it, does not repair the damage that has been done with this shit because they don't care. Now they just don't care. Oh, you say like, oh, in a tweet like, oh, we're working on it, blah, 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 blah. Now, the damage is done. What's the point? Now I just want my fucking money back. I'm in that state now. Because I've wasted my money. I wasted season pass money on this shit. Not just the full game, but the season pass too. Because I thought like, oh, we would have packs out and shit by now. Because we were going off the Switch, the Nintendo date store. The Nintendo store date. Remember that? And then a week before this shit was supposed to drop, if I remember correctly, like, no, do not believe this. Do not believe any of this. If it doesn't come from us, do not believe it. So you wait till almost the last fucking minute before it's supposedly the Buddy and Keith Lee DLC was supposed to come out. You wait almost to the last fucking minute to finally say something? Fuck you. That's another strike. Another strike is when you don't update the fucking indoor store. I don't understand this. The other thing, online's a fucking shit show. How do you manage to just not do anything? Even just the minuscule updates would have helped here. We're in the last week of 2K23's DLC with Bad News U. They had their last DLC pack release yesterday as I'm recording this. And my God, it is... I've given 2K23 so much praise. At least they tell you like, hey, we're working on this shit. Hey, they give you consistent updates. Even if shit is ass sometimes, especially when you in universe mode. They don't give a shit. In universe mode still needs to be the most thing that needs to be improved the most, but at least they give you something. They at least give you fucking updates and shit. What have y'all done, Ukes and THQ? Ain't done a damn thing but say like, oh, don't believe these fake dates. And nothing else. And their tweets about like, Mikey Ruckus and shit, the jukebox and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Tell us what your favorite finisher is. Tell us what your favorite track is. What your favorite fucking superstar is. What are y'all doing? You're not giving people anything. And that is the worst thing you could possibly do. You know, I've already lived through this shit with Cyberpunk, right? I've lived through this shit with CDPR. And I will give them credit. Even when Cyberpunk came out, and as abysmal of a launch of that as that shit was, they at least gave your ass updates to say, hey, we fucked up. We are working on it currently right now with that abysmal ass yellow screen. I remember that because I've lived through that shit. What has Ukes and THQ done? Ain't done a damn thing but say, hey, these dates are fake. These dates are fucking fake. They ain't done shit. I've been holding this in, as if you couldn't tell. I don't know, what are y'all doing? Do you not want people to have hope in this anymore? Do you guys just don't give a shit? At least say, like, we don't give a shit anymore. We stole your money. Just say that. Because that would be a lot better than just keeping everyone in the dark and keeping people, like, somewhat hopeful that you're gonna do something or you're doing something behind the scenes, because clearly you're fucking not. I don't understand. Actually, I do. I wasted my money. Now, I would go back to my review, instead of saying, like, wait till discount, I'm saying don't buy it. Until you see updates, do not buy shit. That's what I'm saying now. A month and a half later, I'm saying do not give them fucking money until you see an update. Until you see a consistent update. People don't believe fake dates and the Stadium Stampede announcement, and then they fucked off with everyone's money. I want a fucking refund if nothing else. Waste some money in the season pass just for y'all to say, hey, we got your fucking money. Or really not to say anything. But if shit feels like that, I'm done, dude. Like, I'm so fucking annoyed that I bought into this, man. I don't think a game has burnt me this bad since Cyberpunk. And at least with Cyberpunk, I can at least say CDPR got their shit in order with what they've done over the course of its lifespan. I mean, look at Phantom Liberty. They basically have turned everything with this shit around. Even with the abysmal launch that had. And still, at least you fucking knew they were working on something because they said so. There were constant updates to this fucking thing. Because I remember them shits downloading on my PS4 back in the day. God, it's been that long. But, oh my God, I don't, Like I said, this is basically a fucking vent piece. It's rambly, I know, but they don't care. They don't fucking care. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm taking an L on this. I'm taking a major L on this. I know I fucked up and wasted my money with this. So my plea to you, if you're even thinking about this, even as an alternative, do not buy it. Russell Quest looks better than this shit. He's like, say like, hey, that actually looks more fucking interesting than more than the violence. Even the violence and shit. Even the positives I've given Fight Forever does not help now. Because they haven't done anything to actually improve the state of the fucking game. The problems are still there. The online problems are still there. Everything, every issue that I had with it is still there. It's still bare bones as shit. What's the point? Do not buy this right now. Do not. Till you actually see or hear updates, do not buy this shit. Do not. I've been grifted. I've been scammed. And I will take that L. I hate it, but I'll take it. Like I said, I'm man enough to admit where I fucked up, and I fucked up in believing that THQ and Ukes actually give a shit about this fucking game and its fucking lifespan. You would think, like, oh, AEW is doing good. You would think, like, oh, they would do everything in their power to have sustainability with this fucking game. Now everyone's like, oh, fuck you, give me my fucking refund. I'm almost at 10 minutes. I'm getting out of here. Rant over. My God. Taking the L on this one. RexBebop signing out with my L in my fucking bag. Peace. Sees you when I sees you. Be safe out there, y'all, and do not buy AEW Fight Forever. I'm done. I am done championing this fucking waste of my money. Goodbye. later days.